Hey there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yoslo, and this is my video on The Expanse, a TV show that first aired on Sci-fi in 2015, based on the book series by James S.A. Corey. After 2 seasons, it was canceled and just recently brought back thanks to Amazon Prime. And this is where I first heard of the show. I saw an ad for the 3rd season, which just aired off of Prime. Actually, that isn't correct. The first place I heard it was actually a few years ago, and people were saying that it was a very good show and that it was canceled too soon, and there was still so much story to share on it. And I'm glad that I finally gave it a shot, as well as glad that Amazon was able to bring it back because it's mind-blowingly amazing. In this video, I will not be telling spoilers, as it is a great show and I hope every one of you gives it a chance like I did. So, a brief synopsis of what the show is about without spoiling it. The first thing I should say is that it is all based in space. Not Star Wars or Star Trek, but like an amazingly realistic atmosphere. The setting is our solar system, and there's colonies on multiple planets and asteroids. There's 2 main storylines going into the first season. Without going into too much, there's groups of characters on both storylines and a wide array of personalities, ethnicities based on where they're from in the solar system. A gripping story right from the get-go. Episode 1, once I started it, I just could not stop watching it. I don't know if this is the same for everyone, but just the way that the story flows and the hooks that it digs in is amazing. I also think it's a little bit like a space Game of Thrones in a way, because there's a lot of interconnected politics between the different planets in the show that's very Game of Thronesy. And there's also a level of like mystery and intrigue that kind of kept viewers of Game of Thrones intrigued to the more magical and fantasy aspect of the show, not just the politics and the family lines and all their interconnected stuff that they had to go through. So anyways, there's also, I want to say, a very realistic feel to the physics of the show as well. Like, for instance, what happens to your body when you live on an asteroid or a planet that doesn't have the same gravity as Earth does. And good ideas that seem pretty realistic. Also, the space flight and the travel times and everything seems very good for this kind of show. Also, I guess I should point out that it is also set 200 years in the future of present. I'm not really sure the connection with the show and how true it is to the books. I have not read the books. I plan on starting the books soon once I'm able to pick them up. I'm curious to see how the story is on there compared to the show, because just like Game of Thrones, I actually started the show first and I really liked the show. But then I read the book, and it was like a whole new storyline to go through that is great. And I think it's awesome when there can be the ability to read the same story 2 different ways and still get so much enjoyment out of both. So I hope that's the same with this once I start it. I just started watching Season 2, finished Season 1, and I plan on making some actual spoiler reviews on each season as I continue to watch. And so I am planning on making a Season 1 review video, kind of going over what I thought of the story and the character arcs, all the different stuff that went into this show. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, comment down below letting me know if you've seen the show or not, and subscribe to see my next videos. Can't wait to talk more TV with all of you. Bye.